Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today is Tuesday, December 12th. If you're watching this live video, let me know if you can hear me. And excuse the loud airplane. Okay, I see a thumbs up. Hi, Melissa. Another thumbs up. Okay, so let me take this off here. There we go. And the sound is okay, right? Hi there. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to put my desk in the view now. And I will go in the corner. Look at the cute projects that we're making tonight. Aren't they so cute? So yes, we are using a new product that will be available in January. So we're making both of these boxes tonight. So hopefully you're not in a hurry. Although they're easy to make. So just like most of my boxes, they're easy. We'll give everybody a couple minutes to get in here. I'm going to share the link to the live chick candy. The form is over there now for you to enter to win. I'll show you those prizes really quick. We will be drawing for these at the end of the video. So I'm giving away full packs of paper, but it will be cut down to 6 by 6. Okay, so you're getting the full pack, but it's going to be 6 by 6. So I'm giving away the Winter Meadow, the Merry Bold and Bright. What is this? Joy of Christmas. And then the Berry Christmas. So that's 4 full packs of paper. And then the final live prize is going to be this fabric basket tonight. Okay, so we're going to have 5 live prizes at the very end of this video. And then I'll share with you the YouTube chick candy in just a little bit. And I'm going to post that link. Let me bring that back up real quick. I'm going to post that link and pin it. Okay, where is it? Here we go. I'm going to post it in the comment section for everyone. I need to also confirm, y'all over on Facebook can hear me, right? Okay, there you go. And I'm going to pin this comment real quick over on YouTube so that it's easy to find for those people that just arrived. And then we'll get started. Okay, go to my channel, go to my live video, and then I'm going to pin that live chick candy. So, pin message. You're very welcome. I'm happy to hear that the catalogs are arriving. So, Jill asked, what is our January card club stamp set? We're using the B. Absolutely the B. And I know I always say, I get afraid to use something because it's going to go on back order, but I'm just going to make sure I get up really early in the morning. So for those of you that are in my card club, if you're a demonstrator, go ahead and order your bundle. Get that now because our customers can start ordering them on, is it January 4th or 5th? One of those days. So yes, this is the bundle that we're going to be using for January, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be using this one for February because I love both of these suites of product. Okay, so let me pull up. Which one do y'all want to make first? Tell me. You know what? Let's make the cow one first because this one takes a little bit more time. So we're going to make the cutest cow. And we're using basic black, and the paper is going to be in the new catalog, and it's called Rock and Roll Designer Series paper. The new product that we're using on this, of course, is the Cutest Cow bundle, stamp set and punch. And then this die right here is in the Thoughtful Expressions dies. And I told y'all when I did the haul video that this set of dies is fabulous. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and stamp Mr. Cow on our basic white cardstock. So So I've got that and that, and then we've got the greeting, and we're using Memento ink. What I did, Candy, so Candy asked, do they have to sign up to get the catalog? What I did was I ran a report, and any customer that placed a $50 with me in the past year, so I went all the way back to January. If you've ordered $50 from me, then I paid Stampin' Up! To mail the catalog to you. If you've not placed an order with me, I do actually require that because the catalogs are not free. And I do have to pay for those. So yes, if you have not ordered from me, you still have time, and I would be happy to send you a catalog. Okay? I do have a sign-up form over on my website to request that. So we're going to color the cow first. Well, I should probably go ahead and cut him out, so that way it'll make it a little bit easier. And hopefully I left myself room to cut out that greeting. Hopefully I won't have to stamp that again. So there's his body. And then his head is so cute, isn't it? And then we're going to use, like I said, the dies to cut out that greeting. And I left myself enough room. Yay! Now we can color. Set that aside. Move all these extra pieces here. Also, at the end of our video, I'm going to show y'all how to use that product that I failed so miserably on last week. So I did master it. I did figure it out. We are not using gray granite. We're using smoky slate and petal pink. So the petal pink is just going to go on his inside of his ears right here. And that's it for that. And then now smoky slate. Oh, there's different heads, and also it goes in other multiple directions. Yeah, so let me show you the stamp set. Here's the stamp set. So you've got this one here where he's got one eye closed or kind of winking, and then you've got this one with both eyes open. And then this body has udders, and this one does not. So male, female, I'm assuming, but not sure. Okay, so I'm going to color this. I love this stamp set. And what I like about it too, that you can pop the head up. If you'll notice, the body is flat on my box, but his head is popped up. So kind of like a bobblehead. You could put one of those little springs and his head can wobble. We don't actually sell those springs, but you can get them online. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's a little spring. I'm going to have to order some now to show y'all. So I said that I'd like to use this bundle for February Card Club, and we're going to use the bees for January Card Club. I'm just hoping that the cows don't go on back order, because you know that punch could actually go on back order. Yes. Okay, that part's done. Now let's get our die cut machine out and cut this greeting out. I'm just going to use the little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Oh yes, so thank you for reminding me. Thursday is free shipping. I've got a little banner here to tell you. Free shipping all day Thursday, Thursday only, minimum order $75. And you might want to think about joining my birthday club since that's the same requirement. Yeah, or I'll have a new host code too. My current host code expires after tonight, so I'll be posting a new one tomorrow. Okay, I need a 1 and a 2. Ow. That cyst that I have developed on my wrist is hurting. So didn't mean to say ow out loud, but it happened. Okay, so Kathy said that the little springy things are called mini action wobbles. Thank you. Mini action wobbles. I think they have another term too. But that's cute. Mini wobbles. Wobbles. Okay, there's the greeting. Don't you love these dies? Put that back in there. And we'll move this out of the way. And then we'll make the box. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mute my notifications. So we'll set all this over here. And let me get the Simply Scored scoring tool. Oh, and they have different sizes. That's awesome. Okay, this piece measures. Let me get my measurements. Did I load the measurements? Okay, give me 1 second because these are important. Measurements A. Is that this one? Yeah. Let me make this smaller. And then for the next box, I'm going to go load that real quick and then I'll cover this one up for now. There we go. Okay, so this measures 6 1/8 by 10, and we're going to score it at 3/4 and 1 1/2 on both sides. So 3/4, 1 1/2 on both sides. So 3/4 and 1 1/2. Then on the 10-inch side, we're going to score at 3/4, 1 1/2, and 4 5/8. Now I know on my sheet right there, I said to also score at 5 3/8, 8 1/2, and 9 1/4. Well, guess what? You can just turn it and repeat those measurements, which is 3/4, 1 1/2, and 4 5/8. And there it is. Okay. I have my template here, and this is going to be box template 133. Okay, so 133 is the box template number. Of course, I don't have it completely ready right now. Oh, wait, we got to score, or not score, we got to burnish. Fold and burnish with your bone folder. And I'm going to remove those measurements now. Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, so now both sides are the same on this box. So we're going to start on one end and we're going to completely remove this block, which is technically 4 squares, okay? And then, hold on, let me move this over. Y'all can't see this, but I actually have my measurements on my computer. Okay, so same thing on this side. I've removed the 2 corners. On this end, what you're also going to do is you're going to fold that down, and then you're going to slightly angle cut it. Okay? So now as we go down the box, we're going to cut up to that second score line. And then we're going to remove this strip here. Okay? And then we're going to remove this block here. Hopefully you can see that. See? And then we're going to angle cut this little tab here. So just angle cut that. We're going to repeat that same step over here on this side. So we're going to cut to that second score line. And then we're going to remove this entire strip. I like to fold those out of the way so that I don't accidentally cut them. And then angle cut this tab. Okay, so that's how it looks right now. So now we've got to proceed. We got to go down the rest of the way. So now I'm turning it around to keep myself straight. So let me show you my template that I have here. Okay, there's the template, which it'll look way prettier when I get it typed up on my document tomorrow. So far we've stopped right here, and then now we want to do the rest of this corner. So now down here, we're going to cut up to the score line, cut up to the score line. On this one, we're going to remove both those squares. On this one, we're just going to remove this square and then angle cut this. And then we want to do the same thing down here or over here on this side. So we're going to cut up to the score line, up to the score line, completely remove this one, remove that block, and then angle cut. So we are almost done cutting. We have 2 more cuts to make. This piece right here, this is going to fold, hold on. Don't listen to my words, watch my hands. So we have 2 more cuts to do. The first one is we're going to fold that over, and we're going to take a circle punch and we're going to notch this out. So kind of a half a circle. Okay, so there's that. So on the same side that you're cutting that little circle, we want to slightly, no, other side. So not this side. So we do the circle here, then over here on this side, remember how we folded this over and we angle cut that? We need to give these 2 sections right here just a really slight angle cut. Not a lot, but just a little. And when we go to assemble the box, you're going to see what I mean. Yeah, that's how much. Now, we're ready to assemble. And I have my cheat notes here on how this works so that I don't get confused. So I'm going to use my, what's this called? Stampin' Seal Plus. Okay, so the adhesive is going to go, so let me tell you how this is going to work. These tabs are going to fold in like that. It's like I need another set of hands to hold this. So that's going to fold in like that. And then this piece is going to fold over. And that's going to fold over. And that's going to fold over. See how nice and clean those edges are? But we've got to get our adhesive on there. So I'm going to place my adhesive on this strip. On this strip. And on this one. Okay, so I'm going to do this kind of quickly, but trying not to. Hopefully you can see how I'm doing that. And then now this folds down in there just like that, okay? Up here, we're just going to glue this piece down. Just like that. And then now this folds in and this folds down, and it's really tight. The lid doesn't pop open if you do it right. Now if you don't angle cut these, then it doesn't work. And if you cut too much, well, then it doesn't work either. So you've got to get that, you've got to make sure that it's small. So this box measures 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 by 3/4. Now the other one that we're making, of course, is larger. So we'll get to that one in just a few minutes. So this paper, like I said, it's called Rock and Roll. It's in the new catalog. I just wanted to use the black with the cows. But we do have lots of new paper that's so pretty. But I just felt like this was appropriate for cows. I kind of felt like this was like, you know, cow background paper. And then now we're going to attach our stylish shaped square. So I die cut that out. And I'm bringing that down a little closer to the bottom than the top. You can center it if you want to. And then this one's going to get popped up with a dimensional. And I'm going to use the black dimensionals because we still have those in our catalog and it works perfect. I'm placing this first and then my cow because then that allows me to make sure I put him in the right spot. So his body's just going to get added with liquid glue. And then his head is going to get popped up with the dimensional. Whoops, I grabbed two. It is the perfect paper, isn't it? So cute. Now for my ribbon. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, did I even grab my ribbon? Maybe it's still in the drawer behind me. Probably, I probably didn't pull it. Let's see. Luckily, my drawer is right behind me. This is where I create all of my projects because everything I need is behind me. Okay, I want to make this bow small so that it doesn't cover up the words. That's going to go up there. Still make it smaller. And then I'm going to add that with a mini glue dot. I say I'm going to add it with a mini glue dot. Where are my glue dots? I know I was getting really low with those the other day. Well, we shall see if it will hold with what? What can I use? Liquid glue. Have y'all used liquid glue before to add? Let's see if it'll work. I don't think I have. We shall see. I've had some people say they use liquid glue for everything, so we'll see. He's so cute. Okay. When we're done with the second box, I will get up and get another box of glue dots. But now all we need to do is add our embellishments. I don't know where my take your pick tool is either. I literally just created these projects just a few hours ago. But that's the beauty of new product, is that, oh, it's so inspiring to have new stuff. I just love it. Last week I said I had new product overwhelm or overload or whatever. I don't know what I said. But this week now I'm in a much better spot. Plus, I've had a chance to look at everything, and I have ornaments on my tree. I have presents bought. You know, when you're behind on everything, I don't know about y'all, but when I'm behind on everything in my house, it also really stresses me out. And I'm a good spot now. I got lots of presents under the tree. All the ornaments are on both trees. Okay, so here is the first box. Now, the second one is made exactly the same way. So I'm going to take a short break, do some housekeeping notes, share everything that's going on, talk about the YouTube Chick Candy, and then we're going to come back and make this box. Okay? So I'm going to slide this up, and as I said just a little bit ago, Thursday is free shipping all day long. I do have a host code. It's going to be changing tomorrow, but you're welcome to use the host code. And if you want to join Birthday Club, all the details are over on my website. These are some of the, so for people that have birthdays in January, they get to choose, and let me show you these in person. They get to choose which fabric tray they want. So remember last week when I showed y'all the snowman? It turned out so cute, didn't it? The little fuzzy snowman. Or they can choose the bees. And look, isn't that so appropriate? Yeah, so January birthdays, I've already got a head start on the baskets. You get to choose which one you want. My plan next year is to let every month you'll get to choose between 2 fabric trays. So I'll be sending you an email, have you fill out the form of which tray you want. That way you get to choose. Nope, that's the picture. Here's more information about it. But like I said, I don't want to keep y'all here forever. So all the details are over on my website. And let's go ahead and do the, do I have the live Chick Candy over here? Oh, I need to grab the image real quick for y'all. So last week, is this it? This is it right here. So last week we had the Marion Bright stamp set. So here is our winner. I can't even pronounce. I can't pronounce it. I get tongue-tied. So, congrats. Yvette, you're the winner. I know that's your name. That's your channel name, but I know your name. So, the fabric is in here, but you actually get the completed basket. This was just from last week when I hadn't made the basket yet. So, I just need to confirm that you want this stamp set and dies and the fabric tray. Because sometimes people already have the product and they want to exchange it for something else. So I just need you to contact me and let me know if you do want the bundle and the fabric tray. The new product that we're giving away for YouTube Chick Candy, let me take that off the screen now. And let me pull up that image. Is going to be, well, let me make this smaller. That's way too big. So we're going to have this fabric basket. So not a tray this week. We're doing this fabric basket. I need to iron it. And let me make this smaller too, because you can't see my desk, right? And I'm giving away the Forever Forest stamp set and Forever Forest dies. The way you enter to win, it's very simple. As soon as this video is over, hop over to YouTube if you're not here now and leave a comment. I'll draw the winner next Tuesday. You don't have to jump through any hoops. You just got to leave a comment after the video is over, because I can't draw winners from the chat box. It doesn't work. So that's YouTube Chick Candy, and I'll announce the winner next Tuesday. Do y'all have any questions about that before we make the second box? Let me take that off the screen. Let me find y'all's comments. Aww. Okay, I'll look back for the questions too. Hi, Cliffy. Yeah, I'll look back when we're done making the projects and see if there's any new questions. So here's the supplies for our second box. And this paper is the Be Mine. And we used the nested essential dies for the greeting right here and for this background here. So we'll go ahead and, uh-oh, I forgot my daffodil. It's a good thing my paper's behind me, right? I knew I was forgetting something. Daffodil Delight. I just need a scrap of daffodil. Okay. And we are going to, I think it's easier. This is the wrong basket I'm pulling from. This is my basket that I'm working from now. So we're using Petal Pink for his wings. And we are using Memento for the other parts. Ruh-roh. No, no, Roo-Roo. You know, I have my Stampin' mat over here for a reason. I might have to go let her in. Okay, so now that's done on the daffodil. Now we want to stamp the wings and the greeting. Give me a second. I'm going to text David real quick and tell him that Roo-Roo's down here. I bet he went to get pizza. Hold on. Let me go let her in. Come on, you knucklehead. Come on. Here, I'll give you a piece of paper. That'll make you happy, right? There you go. Good girl. I forgot he went to go get pizza. So she doesn't like to be left alone. This is the second project, Deborah. Yes, we made the cow box first, and now we're making the bee. Okay, so we're going to stamp his face. Okay, girl, you made me lose my mojo. We got to stamp his little antenna. And I need my other piece, this piece, for the wings. Now I'm going to stamp off on this one on a piece of scrap paper because I don't want the full strength. But I'm not going to stamp off on this part. Okay? Isn't that pretty? And I'm cutting out the wings first. There's that. Isn't it so, and I never cut this the right way, but I know when I was watching Stampin' Up! Do this, I saw them have the same problem that I'm having. I always cut it or stamp it in the wrong orientation, but that's okay because I have Post-it notes and that will help me get it in the right position. So if you're like me and you stamp it in the wrong position, just use a Post-it note and then you can be successful. Well, where did it go? There it is. Let's get all these pieces off of here. And then the greeting, we're die cutting that piece. Oh, I got to do the bee. I almost forgot. The body. And again, I need more room. Okay. Let's stamp his face, his eyes, his face. It's so cute. Okay, so we've got the background, we got the Designer Series paper, we've got his antenna, whatever you call that. So now we need to die cut the greeting out, and then we'll be ready to make the box. So I'm going to get my little mini machine again. I really like this machine because if your hands, your arms, shoulders, neck aches, it's so much lighter than the other one. Although you have to have the other one for so many other things, but I really do use this one as much as I can. And it doesn't take up very much room. Okay. You make my heart buzz. Okay, now we can make our box. And we'll assemble the bee in just a minute. So let's get our Sweet Sorbet cardstock. I'm going to put the measurements on the screen for this one. Is it this one? Nope, it's this one. So I'll put this up here and hopefully I will remember to make it smaller. So like I said, it's basically the exact same box, but it's a rectangle instead of a square. So on the 7 1/8 side, you're going to score 3/4 and 1 1/2, and you're going to do that on both sides. So 3/4 and 1 1/2. Then on the 10-inch side, you're going to score at 3/4, 1 1/2, and 4 5/8, and you're going to do that on both sides. So 3/4, 1 1/2, and 4 5/8. So while I have y'all, because I know a lot of my card club ladies are on here. Yeah, I see y'all. We are almost completely done cutting everything for Card Club for this month. So we anticipate shipping either Friday or Monday. Yeah, either Friday or Monday. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I'm hoping that everything goes well and it doesn't distract me from working. I'm going to have to talk to them about that cyst on my wrist. It's really hurting, especially like when I wake up in the morning and then late in the evening it hurts. And then like last night, it actually woke me up hurting. Of course, I'm also cutting. I'm doing a lot of, like last night I worked on the thank yous that go into the Card Club packets. I think I've got about 10 more to make. Okay, exact same way to make this. So I'm going to bring my instruction or my template over here closer to me so I can see it. I'm going to go a little bit faster than I did the first time because I've already showed you how to do this. So I'm just removing these blocks, and then I'm going to fold this down and I'm going to slightly angle cut that. Okay. Then now I'm going to come down here, cut straight across, cut straight across. Got a little crooked there. I'm excited to have pizza tonight. One of these, the place that David likes to go to, they have they email him a special every now and then, and so tonight they have like a coupon, so that's even better when you can save money. When I went to Sam's this weekend and I went to Walmart and about passed out at how much money it cost. I was like, oh my gosh. I had to get like laundry detergent, toilet paper, Kleenex, paper towels. I had to get all that stuff, bleach. And what I did was I went ahead and bought for 2 months because I know next month it's going to be so cold. So I bought everything for 2 months because I really absolutely hate winter. Okay, back to the box. I got to turn this around so that I don't mess up. So for this one, we're removing all of this. And then this one, we're just removing this and then angle cutting this. Over here, we're removing all of this. Yeah, I don't normally buy 2 months worth of stuff. I even bought like 2 months worth of our coffee that we use, that we get at Sam's. I bought 2 months of my collagen. Okay, we have 2 more things to do. So we have to cut out that that half circle. So I'm going to fold this in half and use that punch again. And then down here where we angle cut that, we want to angle cut this section right here just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, now we're ready to assemble. So same thing, I'm going to put my adhesive here, here, and here. And I'm going to use my, what is this called? So Yvette, you like the High Chews? And Debbie says, I can't believe bleach is $6.79. I know. I told David, I said, I spent $500 at the store the other night, and 2 years ago, that $500 would have been like $200. Like, I couldn't even believe the price of toilet paper, actually. I couldn't even believe it. It was just like, oh my gosh, it's just toilet paper made out of trees, right? Okay, I got to stop talking when I assembled this because I don't want to mess up. I found it's easier to work when it's over here on this side instead of over here on this side. So that's why you saw me flip it around. Yeah, I told David, ruh-roh, I didn't get that tab in there properly. Grr! Well, that's what I get for talking. So remember that tab that needed to go in there? I was supposed to push that all the way in. Let's see. Can I fix it? I can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Now, I probably need to add a little bit of liquid glue because otherwise that's not going to stick. So let me fix this real quick. That's what I get for talking about the high price of everything, right? That's the last thing y'all want to be talking about is how crazy expensive stuff is. Okay, there's that part. And then now these, oh, we got to do this piece right here. This will hold a gift card. So if you're wondering, you can put a gift card in here. I don't know if I have any of my gift cards here, but here's a credit card. So you can see that you can put a gift card in there. The other one, it's too big. So the cow one will not hold a gift card, but this one will. See, that's a nice snug fit where the lid doesn't pop open. And then now we're going to add the Designer Series paper. I'm going to clean up my area here real quick. Oh, look, this was the bee I had from a couple weeks ago, but he's being hidden. Is there a trip to the adhesive? Are you talking about, yes, there is a tip. If you use your silicone craft sheet with your Stampin' Seal, that makes it so much better. And see, and I have a silicone craft sheet under here, under my desk. I have a big white one that I use. Okay, adhesive, liquid glue. Looks like I've got to replace this. I'm getting low. Ooh, make sure we don't put the bees upside down. Although it wouldn't be the end of the world if we did. And then this layer is going to go right in the middle. Now we need to add the antenna and Yeah, we need to add the wings. So I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue right there. Oops, goodness gracious. Luckily that dries clear. And then the same thing with the little antenna. Is that enough? I think so. Isn't that amazing that a heart cuts out the wings and a heart cuts out again? Oh, that's the wrong punch. Hold on. Here we go. So a heart cuts out the wings, a big heart cuts out the wings, and a little heart cuts out the antenna. I just thought that was so brilliant. Whoever came up with that. Okay, I'm looking to see, where are my glue dots? They're probably in the floor. I'll use liquid glue again. Okay, so this is going to go here. This is going to go here. Oh, you know what? I used the wrong measurement. Grr. I think it's too late. Y'all are going to be like, goodness gracious. Nobody will ever know. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I have to fix it. I used the smaller piece. I was like, why is this not layering properly? So which one did I use? This one. Yeah, I cut too big of a piece. I cut the larger one instead of the small one. There we go. When I show y'all how to make that other thing in a few minutes, I'm going to have to stand to do it because I have to use my my regular, see, nobody knows what's underneath there because we're fixing to glue it down again. Right on top of where I peeled that up. If only I could edit videos after the fact, after the live ones. We used to be able to. Okay, now Mr. B is going to go there, and the greeting here, and our bow. I'll go ahead and tie the bow. Hey, how did that question show up on the screen? That's interesting. That is amazing. So what do I do with all the boxes? Mandy, that's a great question. I have probably 30 containers in my storage area, and they're all organized based on the theme. So I have 3 big Rubbermaid boxes for Halloween. I have 4 for Christmas. I have 2 for Valentine. I know my husband is like, you got to get rid of them. But I don't know. I've been doing this for so long, and I really like them. I do give the second project away to people. So for example, I have a friend that takes a lot of because I make 2 of everything. So I give Sandra some of them. She donates some to schools. They can take parts of my projects apart and use them for cards and such. So yeah, I donate some of them. I donate a lot, the second box, to other people, a lot of them. But I keep the first one. I keep the main one for me. I'm rattling. Okay, this is going to go in the middle. I don't know. I thought this was kind of cool today, the way I did this. I just kind of came up with it today. Not that it's brilliant or anything, but I just like how it layered together. And then I'm going to use 2 dimensionals for the bee. Sometimes I send them to people that need a pick-me-up too. So like a couple years ago, I had a friend that that needed a pick-me-up, and so I sent her a whole box of projects. Yeah. Okay, there's that. I'm going to have to use my liquid glue again to add the bow because who knows where my glue dots went to. Right up here on the edge. We'll have to check the cowl box and see if it's stuck. You're welcome. I mess up all the time. I never proclaim to be perfect. In fact, I mess up probably more than most of y'all mess up, but I'm human, right? Okay, let's see. Which box did I make on the live? Yeah, the bow's stuck. It's not falling off. Perfect. Okay, we need to add our embellishments, and these embellishments are so beautiful. I just love them. I could buy like 100 packs just for me, because the colors are all my favorites. They're just, yes, this is like so me. And all the colors can be used. Okay, that's a tight fit. I got to trim that thing. So I could use this color this time instead of this one. So that's what I'm going to do so that I still have some of the lighter color left over. So we're going to add this Sweet Sorbet one here, and then one over here, and then one down here. So that's so cute. Now let me give you the measurement of the larger one, and recap the measurement for the small one. So the small one again was 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. The larger one is 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. Okay. So cute. Yeah, I can't believe how much a stamp is now. Do I have a link for the clothespins I use on another video to hold the boxes while drying? Deborah, could you send me a link to which video that was? Yeah, I'm trying to think. To hold the boxes. You know, what I use a lot of times now to hold the box closed is these binder clips. Oh, the clothespins. You mean like the wooden clothespins? Yeah, I can send you that. That's right. I did used to use clothespins too on some of my older videos. You're right, I did. Yes, paper crafting is cheaper than therapy, for sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remind you guys that we're about to do the live prizes. Here is the link to enter to win. So I have changed this link. So if you've been watching my live videos for the last year or so, I changed how we do it. So now you don't have to log in. You just go over to my website. What I do is I delete the entries every week and I turn the form off. The form is only live when we're live. As soon as I'm done, I delete those entries and I turn it off, and I'll turn it back on next Tuesday right before I go live. So I don't do anything with your information. I just use it for the live prizes tonight, and then each week I'll use it. Yeah, so I don't do anything with them. I don't send you any emails or save them or anything. I pretty much delete them. and we start all over. So hopefully y'all find that this form is a lot easier than the old one, the old way. So I'm going to share my screen when I draw the winners so that everybody can see that the Wheel of Names is picking the winner. Hopefully somebody accidentally hit that frowny face. So what I have to do now is go over to my website real quick and get those entries. So it's going to take me about a minute to turn off that form and to copy them into the Wheel of Names. So I'm not going to show you behind the scenes on my website. Hey, Bella, out of there, honey. Come on. Come on. Out, 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 out. Come on. She's scrounging for something. Okay, the form is officially turned off. So now I'm going to go run my report, entries. I like walking y'all through the process just because I feel like if you don't understand what I'm doing, it wouldn't, you know what I mean? Okay, so live chick candy with chicken scratch. I'm going to tell you how many people entered. So we have 180 entries. And then I'm going to download I got to download it and then I got to save it. I just need your name and your email and download. Okay. I got to rename it so that I can find it. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I got to open it. Sorry, this one takes a little bit longer because I have to do a couple extra steps, but then y'all don't have to log in. So technically that makes it a little bit easier, right? I hope. Yeah, it takes me a little bit longer, but the process for y'all is a little bit easier. Okay, here it is. Live chick candy. And I just got to copy the names. Copy. And then go over to Wheel of Names and paste. Oh, grr. It only copied the column name. Copy. Paste. There we go. Whoa. The names are so little. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, are y'all there? Can you see my screen? So I'm going to grab the paper really quick and tell y'all which one I'm giving away first. So the first one is going to be the Winter Meadow, and we're going to start. Mary Harrison. Uh-oh, my ink pen doesn't work. Let me find another one. Goodness, this happens to me more often than not, doesn't it? And Mary, if you do not want this paper, let me know. You can choose a different one. So congrats. The next winner is going to get the Merry Bold and Bright. And I will recap these winners in just a minute. Ramona, congrats. And the next one is going to get the Joy of Christmas. Ramona, is that, are you the same person or is that a different person? Two Ramonas in a row? Is that two different people or the same person? I think it's two different people. The next one is the Berry Christmas. Berry Christmas, yeah. Sue, congrats. And the final winner is going to get the fabric basket. And if you don't want the fabric basket, let me know. You can have paper instead. Whoever wins. Becky, oh my goodness gracious, you won paper last week. Becky, just let me know if you want the fabric basket or you don't, okay? So now I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I'm going to recap those winners. So we'll start at the end this time, or the last one. So Becky, you won this fabric basket. If you don't want it, let me know. I can re-gift it and I can send you paper instead. And then for the paper recap, we have Sue won the Berry Christmas. Earhart, Sue Earhart. Ramona won the Joy of Christmas. Another Ramona won the Merry, Bold, and Bright. And then Mary Harrison won the Winter Meadow. I do need y'all's addresses. I do need you to fill out my claim form. Here is the URL. And if you have trouble with that URL, you can always email it to me. But I do need you to fill out my form. That makes it so much easier, and it also allows me to delegate it when I can get help. Okay, so now, yes, you're different Ramonas. I thought y'all were, because when I first said that, I was like, what? And then it dawned on me, you are two different people. So here's the place. Oh, goodness. Sorry. Now I'm going to scroll back really quick and look for questions. If I missed your question tonight, this is my email. It creates a ticket until I answer you, or I just hit delete. So if you have a question that I missed, shoot me an email. I am a little bit behind right now because it's the holidays and it's a little crazy, just like everybody else. But yeah. And if you have a question now at the end of this, because I'm going to stick around for about 5 more minutes and then I'm going to go. David just showed up with pizza. I'm starving. Debbie says that fabric is gorgeous. Thank you. And thank y'all all for saying congrats to all the winners. That's very nice. I'm going to try to scroll really quickly. Oh yeah, Dollar Tree does have clothespins. The Card Club, Michelle, if you're still here, we're using the bee bundle. We're using the bees for January. I will tell you, I'm a little bit afraid that some of the product's going to go on back order because it is so stinking cute. But I can't not use cute product because I think it's going to go on back order. So whatever happens will happen. We'll make the best of it. We'll make it right, whatever we have to do. But we are using the Be Mine Valentine for Card Club for January. Yes, this is what we're using. So registration has begun for January Card Club between now and the 5th. The deadline is the 5th. So if you don't sign up by January 5th, your opportunity has passed. Yeah, so Card Club, Be My Valentine. It's so cute. And that was a great question. Did you use a different pattern for the cows? I think, Karen, I'm not sure. Are you talking about the box template? All I did was make the box 1 inch bigger, 1 inch wider. Yeah, if that's what you're asking about. Bella turned 12 in September. Yeah, can you believe she's 12? She's not the healthiest anymore. In fact, she has Cushing's disease. So, yeah, we still love her so much. She's my 3rd child. Terry says she uses Wonder Clips. Yes, I use Wonder Clips too. In fact, I use Wonder Clips to clip even paper together. Let's see. Why did the thumbs up number go down? Some people just clicked unlike for some reason. Maybe I did something they didn't like. Oh, I forgot to show y'all the right way to use that other product that I messed up on so terribly. So I'm going to do that real quick and then I'm going to sign off. So when I failed the other day at a product, I have become very comfortable with y'all. I've been going live for a very long time. I've been on YouTube since 2009. In fact, I just had my YouTube birthday. They gave me a little announcement. I've become very comfortable making mistakes and being me. Like, I'm not perfect. So when I failed the other day, it taught me a lesson, but then I decided that I was going to show y'all how to use the product because I should have never, I just felt comfortable with y'all. I just felt like we could all laugh together, but clearly some people thought that it was unprofessional and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I'm going to show y'all how this really works. I've got all the supplies ready except for the piece of paper that I need. So I need to grab that real quick. I'm going to show you how to use this new brayer that we have. If you have our old brayer, that works too. And I'm going to stand up. It's probably going to cut my head off. I'll raise that up a bit. Because what I'm going to do, it's going to require all of my strength with my large Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So the product that I'm talking about is Thoughtful Moments. That's the product that I really messed up on the other day. I have had several people say, oh, I thought the same thing. I thought it would cut my die or cut my embossing folder if I did that. So I'm like, yeah, I know, me too. I thought the same thing. Even though we had product that was similar in a previous catalog, well, clearly I never used the previous product. So I didn't know. I never proclaimed to know everything. I like the fact that I'm still learning and I will continue to learn. I love learning new things. Okay, so these are the, this is the die. And this is the embossing folder. And so I'm going to open up my ink pad. Now you don't have to do this. You don't have to ink this up, but it makes it look really cool if you do. So I'm going to move that over there. I'm going to apply ink on this side over here. Okay. So I'm just going to roll my brayer into the ink pad. And then brush this on. And maybe I should have used a brighter color, but you know, pool party is, and I don't know why this happens on mine. I don't know if it's a defect or, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this end here. Y'all have to tell me, those of you that have this, is your end popping open? Look at my hands. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if mine's defective. Yeah, when it does that, then it won't roll. Oh, I don't have the strength to push that down. I know, this gives it a real sales pitch, doesn't it? This piece here must come out for a reason. There we go. It's back in there. Now. See, I'm still not looking very professional, right? Very slightly. Now. I don't know how people are doing this way and it not interfering with that. You know what I mean? I'm doing it the wrong way. That's why. These little things have to go up. That's why it was messing up. No flames. Make sure these little prongs are sticking up. Now, you're going to place this. It's better to do it this way. Like this. And you're lining that up exactly. Okay? See that? The old brayer don't have the metal parts. So now I'm just going to fold this closed. Just like that. Okay? That's what it looks like. Now I need to move this out of the way so that I can get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And the layers that you're going to use is a 1 and a 4. Okay? A 1 and a 4. Now, remember when I told you I had to stand up? This is why. I don't even know how most people do this. Like, I don't feel like I'm a weak person, but it takes a lot of strength. I've seen other people roll through this so much easier. And maybe it's just because I'm weaker. I don't know. Or maybe just I need to use it a little bit more and it'll lighten up. I don't know. That's the proper plates though. A 1 and a 4. Now look how beautiful this is. So now it's like, oh my gosh, I love this. I can't believe I didn't know how to use it last week. Look at that. Let me move this out of the way so that y'all can see all of them. I need my tool so to get all these all out. So friends of mine, let me know if your end is popping open on your brayer. If it's not, I'm going to call Stampin' Up! And see if mine might be defective. Yeah, I don't know. But remember, roll with these things up. Are y'all still there? I got to go down to the very bottom and see the comments. Yeah, so the biggest tip I have, so somebody emailed me and they're like, they never thought of it. They thought that if they put this in there, that it would cut the embossing folder. I thought the same thing. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm like, there's no way that cuts and embosses at the same time. Well, it does. Yeah, so yeah, I should have used a darker color. But if I use a darker color, look, I got Pool Party ink all over my fingers. Imagine if that was real red. But let me put, so see the thank you and the celebrate and the hello. So imagine if you did this in real red or even black, right? You could do this in basic black. Yeah. Yeah. Do we even have basic black anymore? We just have Memento. Basic gray. Yeah. They're really neat. And you could do, it does all of these in one swoop. So this would kind of make a really nice gift, is just do all these and put them in a cute little box, like, you know, like this box. And you could give a friend a bunch of greetings. Yeah. Kathy, if you're on here, I know you send people a little bag of die cuts. So that would be a cute gift to give. Okay, so the free PDF, the free box template, all of that will be ready tomorrow. It will probably be later rather than early because like I said, I have a doctor's appointment, but I will have the box template and the pretty PDF that goes with, that has all the measurements and all the pictures and everything. Shauna says that's not supposed to happen on the brayer. Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird. It did it to me earlier too when I worked this out earlier today. Yeah, and it kept popping open. So I think mine just might, and maybe I just need to apply some kind of like glue to seal that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll ask them. Okay, you guys have a great night. I will see you next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday, same time, same place. I was thinking, what is next week? Next week is not Christmas week. That's the week after. Yeah, so I will see y'all next Tuesday, same time, same place. Don't forget, free shipping is on Thursday. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. See you later.